The Two Frogs. Once upon a time, in a lush green meadow, there lived two little frogs who were the best of friends. They loved hopping through tall grasses, splashing in puddles, and leaping as high as they could to see who could touch the sky. One sunny day, as they were enjoying their playful adventure, they accidentally hopped too far and fell into a deep, slippery cream pitcher. Splash! The frogs landed in the thick, creamy liquid, utterly confused. They swam in circles and tried jumping out, but the sides of the pitcher were too steep and smooth. "Oh no!" cried one frog. "We're trapped! There's no way out!" The first frog, sweating and tired after trying to leap out, sighed deeply. "It's no use. We're never getting out of here. We'll just tire ourselves out and sink," he said, giving up hope. But the other frog, his friend, wasn't ready to surrender. "Don't give up," he croaked firmly. "We can't stop now. Let's keep swimming. Something good might happen." "Something good?" the hopeless frog scoffed. "What good could come from all this struggling? It's impossible." The determined frog took a deep breath and plunged back into action. With every kick and paddle of his tiny legs, he swirled the thick cream. "I won't quit. I'll keep fighting," he said. And though it seemed like a long shot, he pressed on. Hours passed, and the first frog grew more despondent, floating wearily with his head above the cream. Meanwhile, the determined frog kept kicking and moving, even though his legs ached and his body felt heavy. "Why won't you stop?" asked his friend, completely drained of energy. "I believe something will happen if I just keep trying," replied the optimistic frog. Suddenly, something magical began to occur. The constant kicking and motion churned the cream around the determined frog. Slowly but surely, it began to thicken and solidify right beneath him. Before long, the cream had turned into butter. Stunned yet delighted, the frog hopped onto the solid surface and leaped right out of the pitcher with a joyful "Ribbit!" Once outside, the determined frog turned back to his exhausted friend with a proud smile. "Look! I made it! You can too! Just keep kicking and you'll see," he encouraged. The tired frog, now inspired by his friend's success, mustered his strength and began kicking with all his might. The cream around him also began to thicken and harden. Before long, it turned into butter just like before, and with one big hop, he joined his friend outside the pitcher. The two frogs hugged, their hearts full of relief and gratitude. "Thank you for showing me not to give up," said the second frog. "I would have been lost without you." As they hopped back into the meadow, the two friends shared the most important lesson they had ever learned. No matter how hard or hopeless things may seem, persistence can work wonders. As they hopped back into the meadow, the two friends shared the most important lesson they had ever learned. No matter how hard or hopeless things may seem, persistence can work wonders. As they hopped back into the meadow, the two friends shared the most important lesson they had ever learned. No matter how hard or hopeless things may seem, persistence can work wonders. So, dear children, whenever you face a challenge, just remember the brave little frogs and their magical butter. Keep trying, stay strong, and believe in yourself. You might just leap into success.